So subsurface source of water, that is underground sources of water. So in the previous video we have seen some information about surface source, that is about lakes, rivers, storage reservoir and oceans. Now we'll see some points about the subsurface source. So among the subsurface source, the first one and the most important part from this topic is infiltration galleries and infiltration wells. Infiltration galleries and infiltration wells. Now, so just remember here one thing, this is an infiltration well. Okay, so it is a well, what we call it in Hindi as kua, okay, or veer in Marathi. And this is an infiltration gallery. So this infiltration word is common, but this is well and this is gallery. So this gallery means it is an horizontal canal, and well you all know. So generally we'll draw here one figure. So this is a river. The flow of water is there. Now this infiltration gallery means it is a structure, it is a horizontal canal we can say, which is constructed along the bank of the river. We all know what is canal now. You have seen it. From the dams the water is transported to the required places by using the canals. Okay, so this is an horizontal canals which are constructed along the bank of the river. Now what happens is that over the period of time the infiltrates water infiltrates and gets collected in this canal. Okay, so the water from the river, it infiltrates and it gets collected in this canal, and once it gets collected, then we can take out the water from here, that is from this horizontal canal, and we can use it. So this horizontal structure which you are seeing, this is called as infiltration galleries. I hope it is clear. Now what is infiltration well? So it is similarly, it is a well. Okay, so from top we are seeing, that's why this is a circular. So it is a well which is constructed adjacent to the river. So what will happen? The same thing, the water will slowly percolate, or it will infiltrate into this well, and it will get collected into this well. So this well which is now present here, this is called as an infiltration well. So it is an infiltration well. So we'll write now few points on this. So a horizontal tunnel, about infiltration gallery we'll write. So this is an infiltration galleries, a horizontal tunnel or a canal, usually rectangular in cross section, and having permeable boundaries, so that the groundwater so that the water can infiltrate infiltrate into the tunnel. Okay, it is also called as horizontal wells. Horizontal wells. It is constructed along the bank of the river. Okay, so we have seen this all the points. Now quickly we'll see about infiltration wells. So what you do, you can just type it on Google and search about infiltration galleries and wells. You will get some images after reading this. Okay, so you will understand it better and how it looks like. So these infiltration wells are shallow wells constructed in series. Shallow wells constructed in series along the banks of river. Along the banks of river. So the water infiltrates into the well so as we have seen here, so these are the infiltration wells. Now here in this all the wells the water will be collected. Okay, so the water will be collected in all these wells. Now there will be one arrangement which will connect all these wells. So you can see now these all wells are connected to each other by using conduits. Now there will be one well which will be having the largest capacity and from where the water will be taken out. Okay, not all the water will be taken out from these small infiltration wells. So the main well from where the water will be taken out, that well is called as a jack well. Okay, so this well is a jack well, and all the collecting pumps or the water, we can say, it is getting collected or it is collected from this jack well. The various infiltration wells are connected by conduits to the main well from where the water is collected. This well is called jack well. Okay, so these are the things about infiltration galleries and infiltration wells. So this is a very important topic, and nowadays it is asked in many exams. So you should be able to differentiate what are infiltration wells and what is infiltration galleries. Now the next underground source is the springs and then wells. So we'll see quickly few points about springs. So spring is a natural outflow of groundwater, which appears at the ground surface which appears at the ground surface. Now the quantity of water which is produced from the springs is very less. So springs are capable of supplying small quantity of water. So generally these springs are produced from mountains. So let's say that this is a mountain here. Now what we are doing it, we are preparing one trench here for collecting of this water. So this is the water level. So this is called as springs. So the quantity of water which is produced in this is very less, and hence it is used for only small towns. Then the last thing is about wells. So these wells, they are classified into two types. First is called as open wells, and second one is called as tube wells. So we all know this now. These open wells, these are generally constructed by digging. These are constructed by digging. And this, in tube wells, a large pipe is sunk into the ground. So these tube wells, we call it in Marathi as hapshi. Okay, so this is veer and hapshi. So these are the two sources of wells. So with this, now we have completed the subsurface source of water. So among these, the most important parts are these infiltration galleries and wells, and then these springs.